My name is Julia, and I decided to make this documentary because for the first time in my life, I'm no longer scared for what the future holds. In making this documentary, I interviewed other people with similar experiences to mine in hopes to reassure myself and others that it is okay to be who you are. Sexuality doesn't define you, it's just a part of you. When I first noticed I was bi, it was when I allowed myself to be open to liking girls. The first girl I remember having the biggest crush on was in middle school. I remember getting upset when she used to talk about guys, like a punch in the heart. At that point, I didn't know what I was. Like all my life, my crushes were boys and girls. But I kind of steered away from girls. I denied myself from looking at girls, from thinking about girls, from having crushes on girls, even though I secretly did. I always did. When I decided to come out in middle school, I felt more uncomfortable with girls around me. I didn't want anybody to feel weird around me or than what I was or who I was before. I just wanted to remain the same. I just was more cautious to what I did. Situations like locker rooms just make me uncomfortable because I didn't want anybody to be uncomfortable around me.
It's really easy for some of us to go, oh, of course so-and-so should come out. Like, we love so-and-so. But the way that the world is perceived by the LGBT community is not as accepting as it should be. And so it's a long process in building up enough stamina and courage to withstand all the things that follow coming out. It is extremely important for young people to know that that where there are phone numbers that they can call and people they can turn to. This is sad to say, have money ready, have a safe space to go to, because not every coming out story is a good one. I was lucky. I have friends that weren't. I hope that you get to be lucky too. You may not. And that's rough. Here's the things I can tell you. It doesn't always get better, but you will get better at navigating this world as a queer person. Hold on. Just keep fighting.
I had heard a rumor in the halls that there was a friend of a friend who was only coming out for attention. It made me feel that if I came out, that's what would happen to me. There were moments where I just felt like I couldn't do it, that if I didn't do it now, then I would just keep putting it aside for the future. And I didn't want to put it aside for the future anymore. I wanted to do it now because I didn't want to waste my life not thinking about girls or boys or anything. I wanted to live my life just as the person that I am, which then led to me coming out to my brother. I thought about it over and over again. If it was the right moment, if right now I could do it, if right now he could understand. Over the years of keeping it in, finally letting him know, he told me that it was okay. He started talking to me about what I liked.
How did I feel when you came out to me? At that moment, I didn't feel no type of way. You started to cry, so I just tried to comfort you as best I could. The only feeling I felt was just to try to make you not cry anymore, seeing that it was fine. It's okay that you are who you are. You know I love you, so it's fine.
So where does that leave me? I usually don't want to seem so sensitive to topics. I recently saw a video of a woman saying that people don't care that you're gay, and I have to disagree with that. To say that people don't care is to say that there is no homophobia anymore, and that's just not true. I knew that I wasn't the straightest person, but nothing fazed me about looking at girls and staring at girls until I started getting made fun of for being a lesbian and getting asked a lot as a young kid, and that's kind of terrifying because you deny it right away. Just because we live in New York and it's more acceptable to be gay or bi or trans or anything, that doesn't mean it's easy, and I think people should know that. So I can hope that somebody sees this or sees any other films relating to the community and can understand the fear and the courage it takes to come out.